Oh my, guys, I need some help.
Yeah?
I'm going fishing at Stockton Lake off the beach, and I need a surf rod.
Surf rod?
Right now, 16-foot surf rod, right now.
16
foot.
Right.
You got one? You really do. You really got one. No kidding. Oh my, the holy grail. Oh my. Man, I love these for dabbling the old crappie off the boat. I like it. I love it. I don't think I can stand any more of it. Bam! Hey, this is Uncle Stinger, guys. We're at Buzz Bait in Carthage, Missouri. I just wanted you guys to meet the crew here, part of the crew. We've got Emma Grace, we've got Luke, Smiley, and then we got Sam, the man. So, and of course, the legend herself, Miss Gloria. I tell you what, I wanted you guys to get to know how Buzz Bait came about, where it started from, and what's made it stick around for 55 years.
The way it all started out in the very beginning is that my husband never did like to have a boss and didn't want he didn't want to work for anybody, so he decided that he would just start his own business. And of course he got looking around and he decided that his hobby was fishing, hunting, trapping, anything to do with that. And so he decided that he'd just stick with that for his business, the bait shop. Wow. And so
every man's dream.
Every man's dream. And you know, a lot of people don't play, do the things that they play with, but Bud always just did, and he enjoyed it so much. We first started out, we didn't know Christ, and it wasn't until we had our daughter, who at the age of 4 led us to the Lord. Bud and I both were saved at the age of 30, and we'd already been in the bait shop several years at that time. And then we realized that this bait shop was just a family-oriented place. After my husband went home to be with the Lord, 2000, and after that, I kind of run the bait shop on my own for about maybe 10 years.
I remember that.
And David came in and helped me on Saturday if I didn't have him, which David is my son-in-law. Then I lost my sight. I can see images and movement, but I knew I couldn't run the equipment. After all that happened, I started, of course we had grandchildren. We had Sam first.
Oh yeah.
And I tell you, he was a blessing.
Oh yeah.
And he decided that he wanted to be a part of the bait shop, didn't he? Mm-hmm. And that was marvelous. So then I had my little Luke. And he decided that he wanted to be part of the bait shop, so he started working here. And they worked for me, just off and on, didn't you? Before
after school and weekends.
Stuff. Yeah. Of course, when little Emma Grace came along, I had already lost my sight. I have never seen her face. I can see the images of it, but one day in heaven, I taught all my children how to do change and to be courteous to the customer. When a customer come in, they were right, unless they did something wrong.
Sure.
That wasn't up to God's standard.
What would you tell anybody out there that is trying to start a business? Would you recommend their foundation be in the Lord as well?
I recommend that wholeheartedly. If you don't have Him, Christ, number one in your life, then nothing else counts. That's for sure. You've got to put Him number one in your life, and then He'll take care of everything else. Even though like things happen to you, He'll always be there to help you through it.
You bet. You bet. Oh, what is this place? I don't know, it don't look much like a fishing store to me. Looks like somebody's old abandoned warehouse. Told me it's supposed to be a nice fish and tackle shop here, bait shop, everything, the full 9. Looks like an old barn. Let's see. Holy cow. Did you look at this? Man, they got it all. Let's go check out who's behind all this and what this really is supposed to be. Come on. Well now, who's the boss around here? Would that be you?
Sure.
How you doing, brother? Stinger Stanley.
How are you?
What's your name, young man?
David Shoemaker.
David Shoemaker.
First of all, I want to say thank you to Stinger and to Peyton and for you guys coming down, taking time off your busy fishing schedule. You know, especially this close to back to school time, we really appreciate you taking time to give a little preview of what we're doing here. We are about to open up to retail here on about the 23rd, 24th, 25th of August to give the public a little sneak peek opening. We'd like to have people come in. We'll show you around, see what we've got. And plan is we have a store in Carthage, been there 55 years, and the plan is to bring the inventory over here and open up to the public and see what happens and get a little closer to the Joplin market. Serve the fishermen in the community here.
Is there anything that you don't have?
There's a few things we don't have yet that we plan to add, some Quantum and some Shimano and a few other brands that we're hoping to bring in. We'd like to have the customers' input on what we stock next, you know, what we can bring in. Yeah, so the plan is to only have new merchandise, new inventory here. And again, as I said, we want to have a broad selection and serve the fishermen in the community.
All right, yeah.
I do appreciate your slogan, the faith, family, and fishing.
Well, yeah.
It's important to have the priorities in order. Obviously, this would not be possible without faith. This is Sam. Sam's kind of the grandson of Bud and Gloria, and he's kind of going to take over and run with the Joplin store a little bit.
Good.
Of course, I have my nephew Andrew, and we couldn't do the business without him.
Andrew.
We're really dependent on Andrew's input.
Yeah, get in there, Andrew.
Behind the scenes, but also the product knowledge. And my son Luke, who's about ready to go off to college, but he'll be popping in and out, helping out a little bit. Yeah, this is one way to do it.
Yep. Yeah,
of course,
Luke.
we can't leave out Emma Grace, because when you look at the future, this is the farthest into the future that we can see. I've got my wife Melissa and Andrew's wife Rachel's here with us today too, and we're just thrilled with the opportunity to be able to kind of share our faith and share our family with the fishing community in the Joplin area, and want to provide a service that hopefully the community will respond positively.
It's been great getting to know these folks here at Bud's Bait. I tell you what, David and his family are incredibly blessed people, and they're great to be around. They've got a great store, great shop. I tell you what, man, in the future coming up, what I want you to do is I want you to be looking at the page, Bud's Bait page, because they're going to have some giveaways, and some great things are going to be coming up in the future for Bud's Bait. Thank you, and have a great day.